You know how people say that with practice comes perfect? Well, that's bull. And we're going to talk a little bit about how I know it's bull after the intro. And welcome back to another episode of the Daily Donna with me, your host, Dr. Donna Oriolo, sex and relationship therapist in the Washington, D.C. metro area, author of Drink Water and Mind Your Business, a Black woman's guide to unlearning the BS and healing self-esteem. They say practice, practice, practice makes perfect. That is so false. And part of the reason that it's false is because the word perfect. Perfect means without error. It is done exactly as it is expected and should be done. And perfection does not exist, y'all. Perfection is a thing that we are taught to want, to strive for, and to compare how we actually do to. And when you are striving for perfect happiness, perfect balance, perfect life, perfect partner, perfect outfit, perfect hair, perfect whatever it is, what you're also losing out on is the humanity within it. You're missing out on how imperfections, defects can actually make something even more perfect. Let me give you an example. The cutest little thing that ever did happen to some people are dimples. Dimples are so damn cute, and they're really considered a birth defect. You're not supposed to look like that. And if you notice, I have one. I do not have another. I only have one. My sister has the other one. Literally has the other one. And look, I know we want perfect. We're taught about perfect. We're taught to strive for, go for, and achieve perfect. And when we're doing that, what we also do is we miss out on the fun. We miss out on the part where we get to try something, not do it perfectly, and learn from the mistakes that we made so that we can get better at that thing. Today, a girl was skating backwards. And what I learned is that there is the perfect form that they teach you about, and then there is the form that makes the most sense for you. And we when we were trying to, our skates, she was like, we're gonna do these bubbles and we're gonna go backwards. And I was just like, all right, bet. Okay, okay. And I was trying to keep in mind all the things to be perfect at it, right? Put your legs at like this, keep your stance, keep up loose, right? Like it's step after step after step after step. And what I noticed is that when I tried to keep all those things in mind and do it perfectly, it didn't work. But when I was just like, you know what? Let your body flow. Let your body tell you what works for it and do that, keeping in mind what was said, but really let your body, let your thing speak first, go first, do first. Beautiful. It wasn't perfect. It was a little bit sloppy. It was a little bit unsteady, but it was also my first time going all the way across backwards that I made it there. And I'm wondering, what is it that you are trying to do that someone has told you the perfect way to do it? The perfect way to write a book, the perfect way to beat the algorithm, the perfect way to whatever. Whose formula are you following so closely that you don't even allow yourself to experience the you that is life? That is the question. Because, like, I sit here and I think about how, even in this 100 days of posting, because, it's every day for 100 days. And what are we on, like, almost like day 80 or whatever. And I'm doing this thing, and I realize that I've created a formula. I introduce a topic, there's a break, we come back, I talk, sometimes 3 points, sometimes more points. But the point is, it's formulaic. And it's nothing wrong with it being formulaic, except that formulas keep you in a box. It keeps you from exploring the other things that you really want to talk about because you're now expected to do X. But I'm like, you know what? That's why they made the playlist. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about, whenever I want to talk about it, however I want to talk about it. And allowing myself the room, the space to play, to make the mistakes, to try anyway. I think that's really where the secret sauce is, right? The yummy yummies. So I'm thinking about, there's this awesome person, Dr. Nikki, and she'd won this thing that I really wanted to win, from Glow, who set us on the challenge for the one post a day for 100 days. And I just assumed that since we both saw it, I know she saw it, right? Like I assumed that we was already both doing it. And she was just like, "Ooh, girl, no." But seeing my video, or seeing one of my things, brought her back to it. And I was just like, "I dare you, do it today." And one of the things that she said in her video was just that in trying to make it perfect right out of the gate, that she simply didn't start. And I think about how often we just don't start because we're trying to make it perfect. And I even think about where I was when I first started this journey, that number one, I didn't even think that I could fill up 10 minutes, let alone be shooting for 30, and to do it every day for 100 days. I was just like, well, we're going to see how this thing goes. And now there is a certain level of comfort that I now have in being able to do this, and allowing myself to make mistakes, to be messy, to be human, to say things the way that I say them, and know that I can further explain or correct or whatever. I think also because we are in the era where people like to keep receipts, it can make you more scared to say something, because it's like, well, what if the literature changes, or how I feel about this thing changed, or I learned something new and then what I said before, is wrong. And so then you don't want to say anything because you want to get it perfect for the future, not even perfect for right now. And it was one of those things that, like, writing this book, writing Drink Water and Mind Your Business, it's one of those things that writing this book helped me to a little bit to solve. Because number one, this book, what's written in this book is a snapshot in time. My continuing to learn more about human behavior and self-esteem and how these things show up, particularly in Blackness, in the current climate, with all this stuff going on, as I also continue to learn this new version of me, baby, that's new stuff. That's completely new stuff. It's I'm allowed to learn and grow and change, and you are allowed to learn and grow and change. What you knew is what you knew back then. But if now is the back then, and you require yourself to have future knowledge to be perfect for this moment, but be perfect for every moment that follows, you will never start. You will never fall on your face. You will never bust up your knees. You will never tumble and hurt yourself just a little bit trying to skate backwards, because you are trying to keep perfect form. Let go of perfect and just start. Just try. It's okay if you look stupid. The people that you look stupid to are on the sidelines watching you live a life that they wish they could. Live yours. Do yours. Do your thing. It's okay if it's not perfect. So, in the comments, I want you to tell me, what is the thing that you will be trying? What is the thing that you're going to be going for, that you're going to start today to do? What is that thing? I want you to tell me. No, don't keep it to yourself. Let's go. We got to get this done. All right. That is our time for today. I feel pumped and ready to do something. I don't know what I'm about to do, but I'm about to do something. All right. You are the bee's knees. I am Dr. Donna. This is the Daily Donna, and I will see you tomorrow for another conversation with a therapeutic edge. Bye.